Confusion molded the lines on the face of the teenager who had aged far too fast. While her eyes scrutinized the neatly written index cards, her focus seemed to be elsewhere. In a poor attempt to concentrate, she traced the freshly wetted graphite lightly over previously written words. Restlessness settled deep into her sockets, along with her eyes. Rolling up the murky sleeves of her cardigan, she was once again reminded of the fading welts on her wrists. She winced as memories began to resurface. Closing her eyes, she took a moment of reassurance and began removing her cardigan. Just as she set it around her chair, a small piece of paper caught her attention from her pocket. As is crinkled beneath what was left of her chewed fingernails, she studied the fine print off of the receipt that she avoided for what seemed like ages. The words, "I never called it rape" by Robin Warsaw, burned into her sluggish eyes. Gnawing on her now raw lips, she worked up the nerve to confront what she was putting off for a lifetime. Setting her violet-rimmed glasses on the bridge of her nose, she hesitantly creased the pages and began to read. Sunken into the pages, her eyes refused to leave the text. As she read on, a weight was gradually lifted from her fragile shoulders. What seemed like an impossible way to get her dignity back developed into a sudden realization: she was not alone. The pages flipped lightly beneath her fingers as she finally felt the ability to breathe. Rubbing her firmly pressed collar and then the back of her bruised neck, she smiled. As long as she knew that she was worth something, it was going to get better, and that's all she needed to know. She let out a sigh of relief and astonishment. She was worth much more than how she had been treated.